Morning, friends and neighbors. I'm out here at Isaac's. We had some pipe stored over here that we're taking down to the homestead, and I'm loading it up on the old trailer here. Gonna head down there today. We looked everywhere yesterday for a wiring harness. I don't know if you guys seen our Instagram post. We put a hitch on the Traverse outfit and everything. I got to get one for the van too. A few other things I got to get for the van, but anyway, loading this pipe up. Probably going to end up using it for fencing. It come out of that warehouse, and we got quite a bit of it. So I got to load all that onto the trailer, and then I have a big gate over here too that I got to get loaded. I think I might have to cut that gate in two. But we need to make a dog kennel down there for Boo. Trying to get everything loaded up, get ready. This is a lot of pipe. It's going to be a heavy load. I may have to get that gate later, but may just have to take this pipe down, because man, it is heavy. And then I got to stop by I think it was a Car Quest. I got to stop by and see if they have a light kit. I didn't want to cut into it like I did the Lincoln. They've got a kit that it's a plug and play. You just plug it into the existing wiring harness, and voila, you got trailer lights. So we was going to try and take this load down with the Traverse just to check it out, see how it'll pull. Hopefully it'll do all right. But if they don't have a wiring kit, I'm going to have to order it online. So I'm gonna get this pipe loaded and then head over there and see what they got, and then me and Polly's gonna head to the homestead today. Well, I got it all loaded. I am heading out now. The pipe is heavy, thick wall pipe, and it's just about a load. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, that is some thick wall pipe, heavy duty chain link fence pipe, not the old cheap stuff. So it really is heavy. I would venture to say there's probably 1,200 pounds on this trailer, which is a little too much for it, but it's all we got. Hopefully I don't blow a tire. And I'm gonna head out now and get down to the homestead. It is such a beautiful day. I'm telling you, when you have 90-degree days and sun just cooking you, to have a day like this where there's tons of clouds, it's such a beautiful day on the desert. Gotta get going. It's gonna be a long drive. Okay, folks, we made it down here to the homestead. Got the pipe unloaded. We're losing bolts out of our trailer. I'm gonna have to go get some of them silicone bolt or silicone nut lock nuts, because we are just losing bolts left and right. I have got to take and support this camper a little more. I got to dig in under here and support this camper right in the middle right there. The floor kind of gives a little bit, so I'm going to be digging in under there and putting some concrete blocking under there just to support it a little bit more. That's what's on the agenda today. And then a few other little things around here we got to do and discuss. There's a lot of planning involved when you're going to make this big of a move, so we got to figure out some things. But I'm gonna get right here, get to digging, and I'm gonna take and get this thing supported a little better. Every time we come to the homestead, we try to do a little something, even if it's just for an hour or two, like this trip with hauling the pipe down. We try to do something to make our situation a little bit better. We noticed that the last time we were down, the floor was giving a little bit, right in the center, and the floors, it ain't more than about 8 feet long and about 4 feet wide. So one block is sufficient enough to give it some support there in the center. But we always try to take and make things just a little bit better every trip down, so that when we make our final move, we don't have as much to do when we get there. It's going to be a big transition going from on-grid to off-grid, and we just want things to be just a little bit better each time we go down. Just a quick trip to the homestead. We did some figuring up at the workshop. We're kind of trying to decide whether we should maybe cover this and try to take and get it winterized, or to get a secure workshop where we can lock stuff up. Working on a tight budget, doing this with cash, so everything's secure, everything looks good, nothing's missing, nothing going. We're fixing to head back down the road. It's so beautiful and so peaceful here. I could just stay here all day. We've got some beautiful, beautiful scenery here just on our place. Look at the prickly pear. I tried not hitting that. I have run over some yucca, which I hate, but some things just got to be done. This is going to be our pasture. I've been driving all out in it. We actually own a little bit farther ways past this. We're going to try and clean this area up, take out the sagebrush and stuff, and try to sow these areas down with some grass. Try to get some good grass and try and raise some sheep in here. That's our goal anyway. Some folks are kind of wondering. We've showed glimpses of the place, but this is one of the more open areas. We have another open area towards the back. The rest of it's just as thick as this is, though. I mean, it's pretty thick. But this whole area here, over to what I call the hard tree line, we've got some sporadic trees in here. We're just going to take them out, and this is going to be one of our pastures. Probably put our barn and shed corral stuff up that way. This is our pasture. I can't wait to get to fencing. I feel like I'm straining at the harness to get out here. I'll walk you guys over. Just to kind of show you. Here's a neat little flower. It's Indian paintbrush. It's everywhere out here. Beautiful. We got a lot of plans, but we're doing it with cash, and it's just it's one of those hard things where you want to do a whole lot, but you can't do it unless you got the money to do it. So I don't know if you guys can see that first white post. That's the beginning of our property. Then that's one lot, two lots, standing on 3 lots. The 4th lot is actually a black post way down there. That's the 4th lot. And we've mapped it out with a GPS, and we're pretty much right dead on with our stakes. The right of way actually comes in right here and goes that way. And then you get it on further out there, it's more open, but this right in here is going to make a really nice little pasture, I think, for our sheep, goats, maybe even a mini milk cow later down the road. There's quite a bit of grasses in here. Lots of different plants that cattle and sheep can eat, not to mention the grass that's coming up. I mean, this grass here, this is old foxtail. When it's tender, they'll eat it better. Here's some stem grass, wild oats, just a lot of different plants in here that sheep and, you know, those type of small ruminant animals would just really do well on. All this is what they call bunch grass right here, and sheep and goats love that. I'm just straining at the harness to get down here and just get started fencing and get things rolling. So I'm gonna take it, get back up the road. We got a wedding in about 4 days, and then after that, me and her's gonna be wide open down here, getting ready to start making a home out of this place. This is what monsoon type rains look like. I wish I could get a better shot of the rain just running off those rocks over there. Super cool. I don't know if you can see those real good. It's almost dispersed now. It's a dust devil. And way over here is a smaller one. That one there was pretty, it's about dissipated now. It was pretty big. Hot air rises up off the desert, and the cold air comes in over top of it and creates these dust devils. That other one was huge. That one there is building into quite a dust devil. Dust storms. There's lightning in that too. It's a pretty cool phenomenon. You don't want to get caught in the middle of one.